Так, ну что, продолжается приключение великой гачи маски. Мы отправились в новую локацию. Так, где-то здесь сова. Как я понимаю, ну где, блядь, пока непонятно. Давай. Ко-ко, бля. Здесь она уже пропадает. Ой, вижу, блядь. Хвост демона. Хо-хо-хо, ёпта. Так, что там у нас?
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield.
Really? It's not actually as heavy.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But look, so it.
Так, в общем, все восхищаются тем, какой у него гигантский щит.
That goes.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either. I'm sure you'll do us
Right.
Так, не, Кисара, сорян, но ты не в моей команде.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself and was gonna have his goons
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding him.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a
В
sense.
общем, Кезлик не виноват.
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin.
I know I've said this before, but Danins and Renins wouldn't coexist here.
But that was no lofty idealism.
Spare us the.
Shion?
No, she's absolutely correct.
Так, что он опять какую-то клоунаду несет, даже смотреть не хочу, что он там пиздоболит своей пиздой, но... Просто бежим дальше, башить кабанчик. О, лагерь. Может будет сейчас похавать что-нибудь. На дроп, возможно. Бля, опять бомж у меня здесь стоит, сука, школьника, надо этого сцену выгнать. Так, ты сюда. Он еще что-то кастует, смотрите, он еще и магией какой-то владеет. Возможно, его вместо школьницы можно даже использовать при желании. Разъебан. Так, сейчас надо поменять, бля, это вот так и буду. Ты сюда. Кису ставить мы пока не будем, она без...
You saw it too, right?
Что такое? Лосося хочешь поймать? Лосося надо наловить.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life and it's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of.
But
Почему она здесь еду ловила?
Fish are prone to swim away at the first. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you.
Так, в общем, он еще и рыбачик. Охуенно. Так, ну задница, да, у нее, конечно, интересная.
Now where might those fish be?
Да, я не знаю.
Is this what I think it is?
Не понимаю. Мне надо долбить или что? Ладно, странная хуйня, короче, но лосося мы, походу, поймали все-таки.
This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Oh yeah!
Новый рекорд окунь.
I've got something.
А, я понял, я должен намотать леску. Бля, ну рвет ее. Неудача. Блять. Вроде поймали. Ну какая-то
Well,
гига.
that wasn't much of a challenge.
Нет,
Nice,
еще
you
один
caught it.
окунь. Не, Кисара, давай будем завязывать за этой хуйней, слишком непонятно как-то.
And that's all there is to.
Wow. Kisara?
Oh, sorry.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real batch. Miguel told me that different fish live in different.
But that doesn't change the fact it's...
Of course, each fish has its own
Наматывает,
unique flavor
наяривает,
too.
наяривает.
And some of them are supposed to
Наяривает.
be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made... So, if you ever feel like fishing...
Good to hear.
Не, Шинон, сорян, ну у тебя задница хуже в разы.
Okay.
Хоть Кисара меня бесит, бля, как персонаж. Так же, как и ты, но зад у нее, конечно. Интересно. Так, ну понятно, рыбацкая хуйня тут как бы. В целом это все не надо. Ну, интересная хуйня тоже с этой хуйней, с одним хп. Ну, пока это тоже не надо. Так, попущенные солдаты. Ну, лечим, работяг. Щит
I'm
пехоты
always amazed
получили.
what healing arts can do.
Что такое?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after every...
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I
Tak.
guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was...
Right.
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the...
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer...
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around.
You know, she's probably right. And perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that...
Of course.
You might want to stop.
Так, в общем, все. Кисара сосался от него. Замечательно. Букеты.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them,
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you...
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find it,
I shall do what I can within my
Бля, ну если Дахалим был как тогда, такой же сильный, как тогда, когда его пиздил, то он бы с Соляном здесь ебашил бы всех. Без чьей-либо помощи.
Why are you
Так,
looking
надо
at me like that?
отдохнуть. Опыт надо или не надо? Наверное, надо. Сейчас по-любому
Easy,
следующая
easy.
локация
I knew I
более
could handle
высокая по уровню. Поэтому надо подкачиваться. Дахалим, рассказывай.
Care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going...
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara.
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead...
But even so, you still took...
Certainly, I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoid. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain. I pretended not to see or hear.
But you're making...
I would like...
Так, в общем, пиздят.
We'd best
Пиздят о
get ready for
жизни.
tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
Так, можно мне что-нибудь купить? Продать? Окуня могу продать. Ну, забирай. Так, надо клубники, наверное, сразу купить, мало ли, а? Не будет возможности купить ее молоко. Тоже парочку. Ну и хилки нужны. Флаконы жизни однозначно. Апельсиновая, потому что мана у нас всегда улетает. И все. Ну, флакон счастья можно купить один, попробовать, потом бахнуть где-нибудь на боссе каком-нибудь.
You can never be too prepared.
Так, ну где враги? У меня бонус к опыту.
But did we have to spend so much?
О! А, блядь, тут дракон какой-то, это, блядь, петухи какие-то. Какой левел? 27-й, ну да, так я и думал.
Bad feeling about this.
Сбивай говно.
In a bind?
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Damn it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Да, урона теперь вообще нету.
Do it!
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone! Dance in the wind! Radiant denied! Air thrust! Out of ammo! Raging cascade! I'm all stopped up! I'll be saving this one!
Вертушка!
Dance in the wind! Now! This one's got your name on it!
Так, амбашоном. Ага.
There's still more to go!
I'll thank you.
This one's all mine!
Please, let him do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara.
Ага.
I can feel my precision improving.
Так, левел, 24 левел, малюток уже. Так, а там что? А, кристалл надо взять.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret for...
Mine too. We
Так, в общем, у этих ядер нету, потому что они родились незаконно.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
Так, а у тебя тоже
To
нет?
be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers. What about you, Kisara? Do you still...
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave...
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having... It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but...
Так, ну в общем, она сильно не зависит. Все понятно. Бля, опять
This
пиздёж.
sure is one rugged road.
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves. Often, for you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly... Nobody gains anything without someone
And you know, some...
True enough, ideally in a perfect world, I think...
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer...
So, what you're saying is that people will just...
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling, that it... Much like the Danons in our group do so now.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned. Still,
What are you
Так, в общем, про дорогу. Бля, никто не хочет дорогу делать. Так. Ой, берсерки, сука, усиленные, да?
All right.
Да я уже и так уже его скилл использую, зачем меня обучать ты? Начало обучения.
There's nowhere to run from my arts.
when he slows down, that's our chance.
Leave the agile ones to me. And you can't get out of this.
I'm all stopped up. Dance in the wind.
А, мне нужно другого, что ли?
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Take this.
Let's get you all tucked away. Annihilation.
Все, могу их убивать. Я понял, он их сковывает, они не могут уклоняться нормально. Так, малютка пробудилась. Ну, бля, урона вообще нету. Снова.
In an instant! Impact cross! Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual...
What? You mean that
No mere garbage, I assure you.
Что такое?
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renin who has time.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
В общем, Дахалим тоже
Charmed
интересуется
may be a better
реликвиями.
term phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking. You see, we Renins have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant...
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing.
Why not? We're talking.
I get that.
Oh, but it... Oh, but of
В общем,
course...
малютка сейчас тоже до того потечет. Так, артефакт нашли. Охуенно. Не, 6 дополнительных мне не надо, блядь. Мне достаточно вот этих умений, которые я и так толком не использую,
There's
потому что
history in
путаюсь в
the air
них.
here. I can smell it.
I don't
Так,
smell
левлы,
anything.
левлы.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Бля, Шон в откате, чтобы сбить их. Чувака бесполезная.
Blind freaks! What did they just do?
Can you take care of them? In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Сбивай говно. Так я трусы я видел, когда прыгала внезапно. И Шон, штаны какие-то найти. Хуя, там рассенганом каких-то бахнуло.
So I still had room to grow.
Так, надо туда бежать, наверное. Нужны мобы, нужны мобы, нужны мобы, нужны мобы. Бонус идет.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Take this.
Don't mind if I do.
Here I come!
It's a duel of the eyes.
I can carve through armor! Elusive deity!
We got fire!
I've got this. There you go. Horseman handle.
Kisara, all yours, Kisara. Resonate with the earth.
Radiant here.
You're mine!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
Прикастовывают что-то, твари.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here goes. Raging cascade.
Eternal devastation!
Resonate with the earth.
Now.
It's over!
Rinwell, light burst forth.
Radiant citizen. You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Еще пока непонятно, Дахалим полезет или нет.
Don't take
take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
I'm knocked up! In an instant! Impact Clock!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you,
7000
On
монет.
me?
Норм.
Well, I'll do my best.
Так, малютка подкачался, но следующих мобов мы не успеем поймать, потому что далеко. Бежать до них явно. Давай, давай, нужны мобы,
It's so
нужны
hilly
мобы.
around here. I can feel my feet getting
Блять,
blisters.
мобы, вот они, успею.
That's mountain
Или
hiking
нет?
for you.
Не знаю, засчиталось или нет.
Coming through!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Burn it!
I'm ready. I'll take you.
Not on my watch.
I can carve through armor.
Dance in the wind.
Tempest.
In here.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Photon flash.
We've got me surrounded.
The
enemy wields arc sleep.
We'll soon see about that.
You're mine!
Так, Дахалим там что-то замутил.
Negative gate. Resonate with the earth. Crush. Stalagmite.
Now.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Field. Get on in
Here,
there
bring
when
me
you
help.
First
Lunar
aid.
Rondo!
Thunder field.
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
More of that
Tear! Negative gate!
This one's mine.
Пиздец, они весь экран, блять, умениями захерают.
No escape!
Lightning orb.
Они летают или нет?
Light astral lightning
Devastation! No further!
Radiant thunder flame.
Eternal devastation!
Now.
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Что там постоянно с малюткой камбу делает.
Eat dirt!
Lightning orb. I'm all stocked up.
Armor won't save you. Far enough.
Надо было на того переключиться, ладно.
Sleep now. Got it. This will come in handy. Searing flame. Reload.
Elusive deity.
Так, ну, надеюсь, нормально опыта насыпят.
Could have been worse.
Ой, эта хуйня обновилась. Беги, 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 нужны мобы. Нужны мобы. Мобы нужны. Сука, мобы. Нету. Не успею, в этот раз не успею уже. Или успею. Ворваться.
I shall
Успел.
ensure you survive this.
I'm not done!
Так, Дахалим пробудился.
Searing flame. Reload. Don't mind if I do. Radiant
Try harder!
Negative gate. Behold. The earth's pulse. Tectonic fission.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Blow them away.
I'll heal you all.
My turn!
Так, это борцушная комба была.
Stalagmite.
Затыкиваю, затыкиваю, блин, воробья.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around. Watch and weep.
Certainly not.
Lightning
Elusive deity.
Well, looky here.
Быстрее, 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 быстрее. Хуйня это пока действует, надо ебашить.
They're surrounding us.
No escape!
It's
Try
over.
harder!
Mega
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind.
In a vine.
Try harder!
It's like trying to keep up with a
You
wolf.
picked the wrong fight!
Anything in armor is all mine. Negative gate. Resonate with
Sword
the
Rain
earth.
Alpha!
Reload.
Try harder! My turn!
I'm out. I'm all stuffed up.
I'll smash you.
Mega ray. Dance in the wind.
Far
Annihilation.
enough.
Feel. Mega ray.
Astral Arch?
That's my cue.
О,
Shut him down! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine!
Not on my
сбивай касс.
It's over!
Heal.
This one's mine.
I'm not feeling so great.
Do it.
Double leap in an instant! Impact Clock!
We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz.
Feel.
No further.
Annihilation. Mega ray.
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the earth.
Thunder
Sword
field.
Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing
I'm
arm.
ready.
Let's
Hold
go.
nothing in an instant! Impact Clock!
Dance in the wind.
Где?
Air running.
Coming through!
Добивай.
Ah!
Ну да, урона не хватает. Надо новый путь опять делать, бля. Как всегда, бля, вечная погоня за левелом пушками. О. Так, ну сейчас можно уже не спешить, явно до следующих мобов я не добегу. А чё, мы вниз шли или куда? Куда, по идее, да?
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Опа.
What's this thing?
Шалфей нашли. Халявный. Не знаю, хорошо ли это или плохо, но нашли его. Давайте и башиться. Бля, Шон. Это, блядь, вечно откаты какие-то самые. Затыкиваем малютку. А ты можешь связать, бля, летающее говно? А, разъебали. С трудом, конечно, этих орлов победили. Взрыв.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here. Quite literally.
Какого-то нашел.
Just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord.
Go no further! Here I go! Now you see what I can do! It's over! Far enough! Go time flash! Raging cascade! Not on my
Бля, поздно. Так, ну маны все меньше, ушел он. Быстро там вошел у него. Так, малютка. 30 ман жрает малютка. Что ты дашь за это? Кал какой-то. Хорошо. При этом урона не хватило уже убить.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Пушим.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Так, ну малые 25-й берут только. Тут уже явно босс будет где-то 30-го левела. Я думаю. А, блять, вот Катя. Так, маны нету, да? Хавай. О, пробудка от ксенофона. Ксенофон ультуй, блядь. А, пробудку срава. Так и не ультанул.
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us. to be honest.
Мопсы нужны, у нас сейчас бонус идет.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Confiscated.
Begin.
Annihilation. Coming through.
Here I come.
Lightning. Thunder.
You're mine.
This one's mine.
Кибаш. А, эта хуйня тоже не пробивает. Бля, превышил, он заебал прыгать. Так, ни тех не зацепит, само собой. А сейчас кастанут говно свое.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Not in your dreams. Lightning condemned. This one's mine. Now.
Ringwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Citizen. You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Only getting started.
Damn.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Лутай быстрее, бля, бонус идет. Мантия.
Good equipment.
I
Нам
can't
нужен
say its
это
appearance is to
урон, а
my
не деф.
tastes, personally.
На данный момент урона вообще нету. А, все что ли получается? Вот так можно не торопиться. Все равно левел качать надо будет на них.
A new melody. Can't get out of this.
Дождь мечей Альфренд качнул. А, это я использую дождь мечей, точно. Ну я открыл какое-то умение, но нет. Бля, да Халим отвалился. Ксенофон, да будешь что-нибудь делать? Сойдет.
I don't think I'm going to...
Так, нам надо... Мана нужна.
be able to do any more healing for... now.
Так, а там что за проход? Литок меди, но это на продажу. Может, мне сюда и надо идти. Так, ну сюда перенос, если что, теперь есть. Горная тропа. Мне бы здесь бы еще пройтись. Может, там сексуальное найду. А, мы бы зареспавнились, но это не важно. Так, очередная пещера, там будет проход. Ну, давайте сначала здесь тогда. Разъебем всех. Ебаш!
Sounds like a job for you. Blow them away. Lightning condemned. Annihilation. Here goes. Where are you going? Annihilation. Radiant
In an instant. Impact cross. We work well together.
Finally, time's lost.
I'm ready. In an instant. Impact cross.
Как-то так.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Так, а что? О, кристалл. 5 штук, еба.
Of the trash. I'm only getting started.
Скидывай косты.
Arch field.
Хорошо.
Eternal devastation.
All right. It's
Can't get out of this!
Graviton field.
Eternal devastation.
I'm ready.
Blow them away. Damn it.
Take it.
Eternal
Leave the enemy
devastation.
arch to me.
Alpha.
Скидывай косты.
Right here. No escape. This one's all mine.
Leather field. Denied.
You picked the wrong fight.
Вот тот заряжает.
Sleep now.
Сука, зарядил, кастанул вот эти твари.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here goes.
Seismic rupture.
Rotating pile driver.
Eternal devastation.
Anything in armor is all
Here,
mine.
do it.
Resonate with you in an instant. Impact cross.
Все? Все.
With this,
26 левел.
even stronger.
Я 30 маны еще там бомжу. Камень 4 левела какой-то. Надеюсь, оно того стоило. Интересно, только один проход остался там, и потом горная тропа. Эй! Паркур! Я понимаю паркур.
Still thinking about how to act around.
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends...
Which in the end.
Actually,
Короче, она
when I set
поехавшая.
out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies. And I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking. What am I
What are you talking?
Is it
От
though?
тебя пользы никакой, ты просто как бы ходишь и задницей светишь.
Does that mean eating vegetables?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy.
В общем, она заготовку теперь отвечает.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just...
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was...
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary.
Typical Renin, leaving everything to someone
Так,
else.
малютка сразу начинает.
Well, I don't think.
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of
I'm sure no one doubts that.
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not.
В общем, готовить он не хочет, но готов пиздиться. Так, еще пиздешь.
Something wrong?
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
В общем, говорит, что они,
That's not
блядь,
being frank, that's
невоспитанные.
being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never...
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required.
Так, в общем, говорит, что Кисара воспитана, а эти, бля, два немощи.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to...
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking...
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be...
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really...
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would
Так, в
you
общем,
like to
предлагает
learn?
этикету научить.
Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
В общем, никто не захотел учиться. Ну, хуля. Бесполезно, Ч2. Так, ну, видимо, мне сюда нужно. Так, что такое? Батарейка.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination.
Так, это все начинает Сундери. Типа, все из-за нее привал делают. Никто прямо не говорит, а она такая, да, подождите дальше.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Все, отдыхаем. Сел, отдыхает.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Freddy.
Ты немощная, хуля. Приходится. Приходится трястись, бля. Что такое? Взрыв.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
Какой-то ёбарь пришел 28 левела. Бля, я не вкачанный, у нас 200 тысяч хп, бля, я сотку как раньше сносил за час. Бля, он непобедим, я уже вижу, блядь. Ёбарь какой-то, Куплинов напал. телепорт какой-то, видимо. Свяжи его, блядь, чтобы он не прыгал. Ага, помогло очень, блядь. Что он ебашит? Пиздец, блядь.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation. You require a hand. In a bind. If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
Бля, мы все раскастовали в него. Ему вообще похуй. А сколько мы его должны снести? Явно мы не должны его до конца убивать. Все хилки тратят на него потом. То есть мы должны его победить как-то. Так. 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 И хули мне с ним делать? Так, повышает атаку, когда персонаж близок к смерти. Вы после удачного уклонения. Мэ. Сильным ударом. Мэ. Давайте вот это, когда мало хп, чтобы я больше демга наносил. Так, Шенон. Повышение урона. Короче, вот эту ветку я раскачаю. Что она еще дает? Пробитие? Да. Так, и сверхсилы ей. Так, малютка. 1600 у нее очков. Усилие после победы над врагом. Позволяет один раз подпрыгнуть в воздухе. Сколько там стик защиты? Давай вот это. Регень от себя. ШПшку от критов. Уклонение. Бросает посох. Все. Так, ну отпотеть тогда получается. Я думаю, тебе должны проебать, но нет, видимо.
This guy's not normal. His speed is unbelievable. You mean he even surpasses a lord? Nothing
Он сильнее лорда, говорит эта малютка. Сейчас он пробивает. Блин, нужно больше воскрешалок было. Правый. Так он до этого доебался. Я не знаю, блядь, одну хп я вряд ли снесу ему. О, заставка спасительная.
Is that all that you've got? Very well, then die. A wretch like you?
Так зачем?
Till next time.
Shion, wake up,
Так она ядром опять задефалась.
Elfin?
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't. Look, I'm just...
Что такое?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving.
Rinwell has a good point. We need to...
В общем, съябываем.
Shion, are you...
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it.
But his sword went nearly...
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some...
No,
Look, I appreciate...
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might
В
have
общем,
been?
Альфа все скрытые силы пробудил.
I don't know.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past.
I suppose you're right. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any...
Все, сваливаем отсюда.
Hey.
А тогда разъебали нас. Чё там?
How are you holding up after that last fight?
I'm fine.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone...
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a...
I can't feel pain.
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to be...
It's not...
Так, в общем, малютка цундерит дальше. Говорит, типа, я сильно независимая. Как всегда. Ну ладно, это уже потом пойдем тогда дальше. А на этом все тогда.